Hey everybody, welcome back to the shop. I was out here fiddly dinking around anyhow. I got another turning on the lathe. I'm working on another bowl. I figured I'm cutting it, I might as well film it. I've been getting some great feedback on my lathe work, so I hope you enjoy. What this is a nice piece of maple, and it's actually a crotch. The branches came off this way, so I'm cutting it. I flipped it around. I did all the preliminaries with the chainsaw to fit my lathe. It's going to end up a pretty small vessel or bowl. What I'm trying to do here is hog out the bottom just to get past this bark, get down to the nice white wood, and I think I'm going to leave this bark on it, depending how, I don't know, a little bit will be left. But I still got to get this rough edge rounded up, and I can already see some flame in here, a little bit of tiger stripe, so it should turn out pretty good. Not sure what the shape is going to come out. I'm going to try to go kind of modern with a rounded bottom, real straight sides, and kind of a funky base to it. See if I can get a nice cove here. Alright, I'm really putting the tool to it to carve this out. It's cutting really good, getting some good shavings off of it. So let me back you out a little bit, and we'll fire this thing up. I'm using my shop-made round cutter right now till I get to the fine work. Ready? Let's fire it up. I'm a little below center. I'm going to jack my tool rest up a little bit. Yeah, we'll see how that flies. Alright, here we go. Really nice having the lathe down low, because I got the end of my tool gripped and then placed up against my hip, and I'm just kind of making a nice little half round. Into the piece. There we go. I just got some clear wood here. I'm going to straighten up this taper a little bit, and then we'll start working on the bottom. And by the way, I already put a tenon in the other side, and I got it in my chuck, so it's pretty secure. think that's about what I want. Now I'm gonna flatten out this base, see if I can keep this little piece of bark on there. That'd be pretty cool. A little more. I think that'd be secure enough. You know what? I'm going to go ahead and turn that little piece of bottom there into a tenon, so when I flip it, see how deep I gotta go. And a little deeper than that, I'm still on the bark. Might have it. I think that's enough to get a good bite on. What I'll have to do is get this angle of the bark and stuff off this face, and I'll make me a mark. I'll make a mark with it with my pointy tool, and then I know where I can chisel it. Alright, I think we're ready to start and get this thing round on the sides. Yeah, there's some really nice grain in here. Alright, I got a lot to go on it. Let me get this rounded up and then I'll turn you back on. Be right back. down to 150. It looks pretty damn shiny. The grain really popped. So I'm going to hit it with some shine juice. We'll get her flipped. If I don't like it later, I'll sand it down further. Hit it on that one, though. Well, I really like this stuff. The more you try to rub it off, shinier it gets. Not bad for shine, eh? I thought seriously about staining this piece, but to bring out the grain, but also the stain will bring out the imperfections, so I decided not to. Again, I can re-sand it a little bit and stain it later. I was thinking about maybe just staining the bottom. Might be interesting, but with this bark included in there and this piece of branch going through here, I think we might have enough color. Some really nice stripe here. Let me pull you off a second to see if I can. Focus. That's nice right there. Isn't that beautiful? It just catches the light and reflects. Awesome. Alright, let me get you flipped around, and then it's going to look pretty neat. Love that. Look at that. Alright, let me get you flipped around, or get the piece flipped around, and I'll turn you back on. Alright, let's get this thing going. I forgot earlier, a piece of the bark right here popped off, so I just went ahead and popped the rest of it off, but I'm going to leave this nice dark color just to kind of set off the piece. So I'm going to go in here and cut and try to get my inside diameter established, and then we'll keep plunging right down into there. Yeah, we got a little background rattle. I hope you can stand it. That fire's kicking pretty good. I think I'm going to get down to my t-shirt. It's getting a little warm in here. I'm burning some nice seasoned ash. Love that stuff. Be right back. Oh my goodness. You guys didn't catch that? You're supposed to tell me. I had my tenon was bottomed out in my chuck. So when I established my outside perimeter here, it was actually off center, and I ended up like a 1/4 inch here and almost 1/8 inch here. So I had to pull it out. I'm glad I caught it. I can trim this down if there's any difference now. But I pulled it out and trimmed my tenon shorter, and now the face of the chuck bottoms out against the bottom of the bowl, and it squared everything back up. So I'm just going to cut my center plug out of here now and then continue hollowing it out. Everything's saved, don't worry. Be right back. Well, that's unfortunate. I was starting to plunge in and knocked a big old chip out of there. Oh, be nice if I had it on it. And big old chip out of here. Just went thunk thunk. And the problem is do you see the piece? I found one little tiny one, but I don't see the rest anywhere, unless this is one. It doesn't look very fresh. I'll try though. Oh, that's not even the right wood. Yeah, so it looks like it's going to be a little shorter than what I planned. So I'm going to continue on. Yeah, it's totally gone. Continue on to get the bottom established and start bringing it back out, and then trim the sides down. So it's going to be about 3/8 shorter than I wanted. That's alright. We'll get there. I thought I was making that a little thin with this goofy grain, but I'm getting there. I'll turn you back on if it totally blows up. Alright, we'll see you in a minute. Okay, I thought about it and thought about it. I'm going to try to save this edge. I can't approach it this way because it's just going to keep popping off. So what I'm going to try to do is come in with my little pointy cutter and create a fault line, as it were. And then I'm going to take a brand new carbide bit and try to bring my way into it. So I'm going to put a pencil mark here so I can see it and I know where to make my line. This little chip right here, I think I'm just going to have to do some creative filing on it to make it look a little bit more natural. So let's see what happens. Could end up a little platter. I got my rest too high, it's not even cutting. Well, it did a little, but I don't want to get it too low because then it's going to be real aggressive. I'm right on the money. Barely touching it. Alright. See if I can come back into it without knocking the whole edge off. Yeah, that's not good. Light a cut as I can make. Yeah. Damn it. We'll see. On that edge a little. Okay, let's see what happened. Well, hot damn. I got a decent edge on it. Now I'm going to have to dress it from the inside to get all the fuzz. And this one here, I'm just going to have to do some real light chisel work or some file work. and then sand the crap out of it. Okay, now I'm going to start making very, very, very light cuts from inside out and see what we can establish. I still got the bottom to do. Right now it's kind of square and flat. I got to taper that into the center. This is my depth right here. I've established to this corner. It's about 1/4 inch away in thickness. So now I got to make this angle. Alright, turn you back on in a few. Yeah, I wouldn't stick my hand in there if you paid me. Especially on the bottom, because it always tries to grab you. Alright. Whew. I guess I should have had the vacuum on, eh? Yeah, it's actually sanding out. It's going to take a bunch, though. It is going to take a bunch. Alright, I won't bore you with this. Let me get back with you. Well, there you go. I spared you the sanding part, but after turning this little jewel last night, this is my first ever winged vessel with the bark still on it. This came out good last night. Took me a few minutes. So after turning this out, I figured I had it covered. And then turning this little baby today was a whole different experience. I did learn a lot from it though. Number one, hard maple sucks. But it's got some nice figure in it. Even inside there's like a kind of a pine tree shape. I don't know if you can see that or not. It's got some pretty nice figure in there. Nice color. Yeah, nothing but glare. And then that really nice flame grain there. Now the light's too damn bright. There we go. That flame grain. But all in all, it came out okay. I was shooting for a square bottom to edge right here. And I actually got that pretty decent, and then a little dimple in the middle. So all in all, it's okay, but it's just a little bit lackluster, I think. Kind of Jetsons. The bottom looks, I like the bottom. Should have curved it in maybe, but you know, with this stuff I really couldn't do it. So all in all, it's okay. Yep, shadow don't help. So there you go. Thanks for sticking with me. Whoa. Play nice. Happy New Year, everybody. I almost forgot. Let bygones be bygones and move on to the new and the big. Have a great 2018. Now go play nice.